Okay, we were back in Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Where we last left off, we kicked off a new day, and there's not that many quests left, and most importantly, you'll notice the timer on this one has finally gone down, telling you, yes, the chapter is getting close to ending. So we have to go whack a monster on East Crossbell Highway. Bubbly Scissors G. Can blind and hypnotize. Serial theft investigation, so this is the Business Owners Association. I need to avoid talking to them when I go to the harbor, because I don't want to do these out of sequence again. It's thief targeting the food stalls at the Anniversary Fest. We want you to arrest the criminal. Hurry to the association tent. This sends you across Crossbell. You have to talk to vendors in all the different areas to find out it's a two-man scheme and so on. And then finally, GoFun has some tourists that are missing. A couple from out of town stay at my establishment, but there's no sign of them. Go into a very dangerous area that none of us dare to enter. There's little we can do to locate them. Hurry to Ash Tree Inn for details. This is how you get into the battlefield. So after we do that quest, we'll be able to complete all of the fishing stuff, so I'm still missing quite a few here. But all of those will be possible. We can complete the picture quest. And in all seriousness, I probably deserve 2 rank ups after everything, but I'm only going to get 1, I think. Due to all the requests and security gigs, the braces have been stretched thin. In order to be ready for emergency situations, I've been put on standby in Crossbell City. I should use this downtime to get myself a new sword. Today is that parade, ain't it? Yeesh, I'm sure everyone down at the CPD has their hands full today. Sometimes I pity y'all. So I think the next day is the Black Auction. We've just been wandering about and doing whatever catches our eye, so now we don't know what to do next. Where should we go today? Didn't I say we should have made some kind of schedule? Occasionally I can see the balloons I hand out fly far into the horizon. They drift further and further until I can't see them anymore. Perhaps they even reach Adios eventually. Somewhat of a bittersweet sight, isn't it? Except there's kind of a wall preventing stuff from leaving the continent. Crossbellans sure do have loose purse strings. Back when I ran a shop in the Empire, business was slow. Yep, I think coming to Crossbell was a good call. I'm still full from all the food we had this morning. At the rate things are going, I may not have the strength to try all the food stalls. I get to see the parade with Daddy today. I can't wait. For some reason, the city feels a lot more crowded today than yesterday. Maybe it's because of the parade. The whole thing will be ruined if there's a car accident, so they must be heavily regulating the roads today. Speaking of which, no Kate. Ryu, listen. When the floats come around, strike a pose with the peace sign. I'll take a picture of you, alright? Can't freaking wait for this parade. I mainly come to see all the floats. People tell me that they added another this year, bringing the total to 7. With that many, I have no doubt this parade will be something to remember. That orbital store is so unique. The way all those different ornaments were elegantly displayed was downright breathtaking. I went to a restaurant that served Eastern-style food, and it was incredible. I think there would be such authentic Eastern-style dishes here. Just the thought of it's enough to make me drool. Yeah, the border's like right there. I mean, it's not that far for the cuisine to travel, just saying. I remember eagerly waiting for the parade as a child. From way back then and even now, the parade is always the star attraction of the festival. Not many people know this, but I'm secretly a top-class singer. Today the customer shall behold my absolutely radiant voice. I hope that lots of babes come to hear me serenade them. This afternoon, the restaurant staff will be putting on a little performance for our patrons. We planned it for right after the parade, so please stop by if you'd like. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to come by. Hopefully I don't get trapped in an area like I did last time. Parade this, parade that, people just can't seem to shut up about it. I, for one, am sick of hearing about the damn thing. This is why I hate tourists. Apparently the parade is today. That's probably the cause of all the noise coming from the square. When it comes to watching the parade, Central Square is the place to be. I'm going to be an early bird if I want to get a good spot there. Still got a bit before the parade starts. Should we check out some of the stores? They probably got crazy deals going on right now. Oh, Robert's still here. Crossbell Parade is today. Now then, where should I watch it from? My mobile terminal was made for times like these, and my boss seems to be enjoying himself. Looking for sweets and more sweets? If you're getting tired of walking around the festival and want to re-energize, grab a bagful to go. Hey, which of the food stalls we hit today do you think had the best stuff? If you ask me, I totally picked the hamburgers from that stall over there. I'm like drooling just thinking about them again. The ice cream is way better. We'll just have to load up on both later to decide for sure. Janetta seems to be lost in her own little world today. Wonder what's gotten into her. Yeah, so there's a typo. You wouldn't expect imported foods to be nearly this cheap. Since they can import them directly via rail, the transportation expenses are almost non-existent. Typically, the manager's projects lead to a lot more work for us employees, but it's worth it. His ideas have always worked miracles for the store, and we have full faith that he'll keep them coming. The manager's preparing an all-new project designed to entice customers on the last day of the festival. His project's always loved by the customers, so I'm sure whatever he comes up with will be as big a hit as ever. Remember, a manager should judge the quality of his goods and shops with his own two eyes. If by any chance you spot a defective product or any other point of concern, please don't hesitate to flag me down. Wow, looks like the Crossbow Times has published a new issue on the Anniversary Festival's final day, too. You have to give to those journalists, their passion is commendable. Like, I can buy this, I just don't want to just yet. I think one of the things may be missable, I'm just hoping it's not that one. I also remember I need to leave the timer going. Mom's excitement goes clear through the roof whenever she comes to look at what the boutique's got put on display. It's almost like she's a kid, and well, if shopping really makes her feel so happy and energetic, maybe it's not such a bad thing. First thing I'm going to do today is check out the Luca Boutique again. They don't really put out new things every day, but oh, I just can't help taking a peek. So let's see, we're at 21. I don't think that's affecting the passage of time. Shoes made by Strega are insanely popular among all the sneaker buffs. Despite being flexible and stylish, they're still strong and durable. It's no surprise they're so popular. You know, that foreign bracer Estelle is actually a die-hard fan of the Strega Corporation. She'd make for a fantastic rep. Hold on a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, so there are new shoes here. It's just that's a downgrade for Randy. This would be an upgrade for Ellie, but she doesn't really need it. It's only 1 point, and that's a lot of Mira for just 1 point of defense. Parade, parade, oh I love a parade. Maybe I'll try to escape work today. What can I get my lady that would make her overjoyed? Do you know about that mysterious crook known as Phantom Thief B? He's an unusual thief who targets works of art with a vast amount of history. Back when I was an art dealer, even a friend of mine was pilfered by the elusive thief. I swear that criminal's nothing but a menace. So, nothing new here. That reminds me, I have a new piece of armor, don't I? Personally, I just can't come to see the appeal of Erebonian noble garments. Sure, they're all made of the highest quality material, but they all look so similar and drab to me. What I'm on the hunt for is fashion with true originality. So this is the thing that I was referring to. Ellie loses a little bit of strength, but she should be far enough back that it won't matter. Yeah, that shouldn't matter for either of them. So yeah, it's going to give him a big surge of defense. I'm going to lose that on speed, but I think I can afford it by now. We sell hamburgers. Want some? They were too complicated to make. If you think you could do it, then you probably could. Exceptional thermal insulation, latest high-output quartz built in. Is this one the best? The specification documents are so convoluted I'm having trouble understanding anything. There's this one tourist I've seen come here several times now to have Wendy repair their broken photo quartz. I initially thought it would be more profitable to get him to buy a new one, but I suppose this is the best way for getting customers to come back. As long as we get him to buy something when he comes back, sure. Goodness me, I spent so much time trying to pick a new camera that the parade's about to start. First, it became pretty difficult to take nice photos without some practice beforehand, so I suppose I'll hold off buying one for now. I just realized I never really looked at the products on the second floor. Seems they have the most up-to-date models on display up there. Maybe I should have myself a nice long browse. Let's see here. It says Bright Orbital Light. Wow, there's different colors too? I should get one as a souvenir before I go home. There are demo products inside the store for performance comparisons. That way you can buy products after you've tested them yourself. Now, in case you're wondering, there is a trophy for this. Here you go. All decorations and Enigma covers. So you can see we're 58% of the way through. You can see I have half the books that we're looking for. Collected all quartz. I think it might be worthwhile just to ditch the beat the game at less than level 40 achievement, because right there, it's worth 150. And so I can get all the quartz. Actually, you can't get all the quests. So these two are New Game Plus exclusive, as is that one. I can go for these, even though I'm only at 380 fights so far. That's the timer. Yeah, I've only used the S-Bricks 12 times, and I've only impeded 11. That sucks. With the rise of new orbit models, older types of quartz have become cheap enough to outsell newer types. It takes a while for the new models to be as widespread, and the old quartz are much simpler to make. Well, once we do start making the transition to newer quartz, at least we can break the old ones down into sepith and recycle them. Jeez. Well, there goes all my fire stuff. I don't even know if I should bother with the guys, to be honest. So just keep in mind, by boosting the girls' EP pools whenever they get those turns where it's like 10% EP refunded, it just pays real dividends there. You can get like a free spellcast again, instead of like a high tier spell instead of the cheapy ones. Go check out that baker over there. She's offering free samples. Why don't you guys get some too? Hey, you dirty cheater. Don't dodge the conversation. I need to look at what everything costs to figure out what I'm going to carry over. Hey, since Ryu and Henri are out right now, let's play. Sure, what do you want to play though? Check this out, I gathered a bunch of souvenirs during my travels. A small bottle has sand from a desert out in the Republic. Things you're into are as strange as ever to Lulu. Here's another one. I got this plate from an old orbital train from someone at Belgard Gate. These are orbital lamp parts used in a Liberlian airship. Each one is stranger than the last. We're heading out to see the parade. Figure I can't invite you and your friends, right, Lloyd? Please be careful out there. Of course, thank you, Uncle Miles. It's about time for the parade to begin. It'd be nice if we could get Cecile to join us. Here's to hoping that I chose a good spot to view the parade. It's the Anniversary Festival's pride and joy, so I definitely can't afford to miss it. Welcome. Come and buy my treats to your heart's content. I hear the parade route's going to be passing in front of our shop. People don't go too crazy out there. I'd hate to see anyone get hurt. Yep, it's a shame you sell bread instead of medicine. Today is the day of the parade, the highlight event of the Anniversary Festival. We make it through this last rush here and we'll be at the finish line. You got this, Morge. Morges? I don't know how his name is supposed to be pronounced exactly. Don't mind me. Come now, let's enjoy the present. The local Locals seem to love the influx of tourists visiting the city too. I feel like I'd be at home living in a city like this. You can't talk about the anniversary festival without talking about the parade. I came from a land far, far away to watch it. The parade should be easier to see from a high vantage point, right? You aren't the most sensible person, are you? Looks like the parade will pass through here during its route. This is without a doubt the best spot to experience the parade. This couple is the one that was arguing outside. This is the architect. Managed to finish all my work, so I'm going to watch the parade with my wife. Since it's a parade celebrating our city, it's our duty as crossbones to enjoy it to the fullest. Well, then shall we head out? I won't be able to talk about the parade with my clients if we end up missing it. Yes, let's go. And he just repeats that. Most of the tenants are currently out. Not a problem, just makes my job easier. Besides, I don't want to accidentally overhear anyone's impressions of the new play anyway. We can't get into Ilya's room. Maybe in the intermission in the final chapter we're able to. Because I thought we'd keep access to it. Elsa and Momo went to go check out the festivities. I sent them off to tour around the city to their heart's content, given this a once-in-a-year event. Even if I can't, I want my family to be able to go out and enjoy it. After yesterday's International Symposium, Mr. Grimwood went to a big dinner with a lot of the attendees. You know, he doesn't handle drinks very well. Yet he still drank quite a bit. I don't know what he was thinking on that one. Seems like I got caught up in the moment last night and had a few more drinks than I should have. This headache isn't going to make today's work any easier, that's for sure. You know, I actually ran into a bear once back in the Guardian Force. And honestly, Mr. Grimwood could pass as his brother looking like this. Please, for the love of Adios, don't let him hear you. I'd prefer it if Mr. Grimwood kept liking us. Oh, don't worry, that'll change in Azure. For today, the whole family is pitching in to take care of the household chores. Dividing up all those pesky little tasks between us helps finish in record time. Gotta scrub and scrub the plates or I'll never catch a date. Need to hurry up so I can go and check out the parade. Should take care of this laundry. I think that's supposed to be I should? I don't know. Are y'all going to go see the parade? It looks crowded out there, so make sure to watch your step. Where's his parents? Although, to be honest, if he were my kid, I wouldn't want to be home with him either. My son's been shouting about the parade all morning. It's rare for us to be able to spend time together as a family, so I've planned out a wonderful day for us. Being a father must be difficult. I begged Mom and Papa to watch the parade, and they said it was okay. I'm so excited. I eventually caved and gave in to Colin's demands. I'm really beginning to think we spoiled him too much. Is something wrong, Mrs. Hayworth? No, it's nothing. I'm going to have to enjoy the parade as much as possible. Sounds like the parade's route will take it through the residential district as well. Can't wait to see it. We better hurry, Mother. We're going to miss the parade. Okay, now for the ride for company stocks. Best opportunities tend to rise when everyone's busy celebrating instead of paying attention. Stockbroker can never afford to let his guard down. There goes another person delivering a pizza. Wonder how many poor chaps are staying around at home even though the anniversary festival's in full swing. Oh, she's not there. Oh, Lady Lily, you've come at the perfect time. Something happened, Helmer? Found this one box while I was cleaning the attic. Believe this to be the box you stored your treasures in as a child. My lady was most adorable during her childhood. She would often collect a myriad of baubles and shiny stones. What shall I do with it, my lady? Please put it back where you found it. How cute. Knowing her now, I can hardly imagine Ellie picking up rocks on the side of the road. Lady Ellie, I shall continue to make the bed daily, so come rest whenever you feel the need to. Thank you, Joanna. Dang, Mademoiselle Ellie, one hell of a dedicated maid you got there, eh? I'll never get used to it, though. Joanna and I are the same age. And then this way to Jonah. Hey, Jonah, we appreciate the information you gave us yesterday. It really helped us out in our investigation. Of course it did, especially that stuff about the Schwarz auction, I bet. You did take a good look at all the data, right? Yes, an auction of smuggled goods disguised as a grand high society party at Michelin. Rena was a shock, I assure you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was a bit hesitant at first, but I managed to bag myself a nice source of info. Hope you guys appreciate me slipping in those nice tidbits for you. That explains that. Tell me, Tio, how long did it take you to figure out? I wouldn't be surprised if it took you more if it took you by an hour, but it's a breeze for a genius like me. Not even 30 seconds. You know, you can continue to be as easy to read as usual. 30 seconds? Youngster, buddy. Might be best if you stop trying to one-up Teotot. That's ever gonna work out. Never. Next time, damn it. Next time you're going down. And see, if we didn't come in here, you would have missed that scene. The parade should be starting right next to the police department. There should be a bit more time before it makes its way over here. Should I go find a better spot? Hey there, wanna play? What better time to come and have some fun than the anniversary festival? No, that was the last game too. That damn dealer had to have cheated, right? I was on fire the whole night. I ended up losing everything on the final game. My mirror, my mountain of chips. Hello everyone, welcome to Barker Casino. We happen to have a roulette table open right now. Would you care to give it a spin? Oh yeah, I'm feeling lucky today. On days like today, I need to keep the hot streak going longer, right? I can feel the luck coursing through my veins again. Anyone who gambles should know to mind their manners. Festival or not, nothing good will come out of people failing to show some restraint. Maybe a good call to give out some extra chips. Mayor McDowell is constantly being summoned for conferences and parties during the festival. Suppose those responsibilities come with the office of mayor, but still. Wasn't his private secretary arrested? How does his office work get done? Might come as a surprise, but the owner, Mr. Drake, is actually very popular with the ladies. Guess that's just how it goes. That's that aura of danger mystique he's got that makes the girls just flock right to him. Oh, right, I remember those now. So, yeah, it's just the dart thing that would be handy for Randy. Damn that old hag, she tried to stop me from going to the casino again. I still have time, so I can't give up just yet. Hey, listen up. I was on a roll on the slot machine yesterday. Well, it wasn't really enough for me to break even, but don't sweat the details. Bit of a rare sight to see Gantz winning. If you ask me, he should quit while he's ahead, though. Should you be getting back home, miss? I'm a little busy at the moment. I don't wanna. Come on, today's the festival. Don't be such a spoil sport. Looks like old Drake's having a hard time keeping up. That's a rare sight. Miss, I think it's high time you went home. If I'm not mistaken, you're not 20 yet. You shouldn't even be in here. I'm actually expecting a child soon. If only this little one in here could see the parade with us, too. I read in a festival guidebook that there's going to be a massive parade today. Hey, are you sure you're feeling alright? Of course. I'm really looking forward to this parade. According to its route, the parade should pass through the entertainment district first. Definitely can't miss it. I must secure myself a vantage point. So Ellie's back at full EP due to ingenuity. Good to see the Bracers working during the anniversary festival. Looks like they're running regular patrols around the city. That old guy loitering over there gives me the creeps. He's been talking to tourists non-stop for a while now. I wonder what his deal is. Is it the Barker or someone else? Ice cream, get your ice cream. Don't sell for an inferior pizza, come try my ice cream instead. Tickets for Ark Conceal, you should have spoken up earlier. My bad, I forgot to mention them. Besides, they're only valid for today's matinee show. Wait, that means the performance is just about to start, right? Come on, let's see if we can still make it. Parades are for babies, Ark Conceal is for mature adults like myself. We better hurry. Our seats aren't reserved, right? We need to snag some good ones before they're gone. But what about the parade? I think that'd be a bit more... Hey, are you two even listening to me? Let me preface this by saying I love Lady Ilia with all my heart. She will always be my number one. But I can't forget Plie, Celine, and Risha, too. What can I say? I have a thing for beautiful women. Geez, if you had an Ark Conceal tickets all along, then why didn't you say so sooner? Sorry. I received them from a work acquaintance, but I forgot about them. The parade? Not interested. I'm staying right here. Any true fan of Ark Conceal and Lady Ilia would pounce at the chance of catching a glimpse of her. Even during the peak of this festival. Lady Ilia! Lady Ilia! She should be changing her performance outfit right now. If only we could sneak a peek. Welcome everybody, thank you for coming. However, I regret to inform you that Ilia and Risha are currently occupied. We should be the ones apologizing. Everyone's busy with preparations, right? Well, it's not like we need them for anything urgent. We're here. We can drop by another time. I agree, we should leave. Our apologies for the disturbance. Wow, so they won't let us in. Jerks. We stop an assassination. We investigate a stalker of one of their troop members. No respect, I tell you. No respect. So that's another typo right there. The route for today's parade will have it pass underneath our top floor's deluxe rooms. Our rooms are generally booked well in advance for this time of year, so a vacancy is quite rare. Yet, Kilika... I don't know if it's Kilika... I don't even know if they ever actually said her name now that I think about it. But she managed to get one anyway. Hallways are looking a little sloppier than they normally do. Our rooms must look flawless in order to allow our patrons to have the true Hotel Millennium experience. I must make this clear to Doris. I tried my luck at the casino yesterday. Boy, what a thrill that was. I think I can finally relate to all the people who get hooked on it. Lady Ilia. She was absolutely stunning. I watched Ark Conceal's show with my daughter earlier today. She was so impressed by them that she's been in a daze the whole day. I can feel the fatigue starting to set in. Still got one more day of the anniversary festival to get through. Here's to hoping I'll survive. A lady by the name of Miss Ruran is currently staying with us. That's Kilika's last name. I believe she had a ticket for Ark Conceal, so she's out for the day to enjoy the show. She's supposedly involved in the entertainment industry. In all honesty, I'm not too shocked considering her air of unflappable confidence. So now we know not to look for her. We know where she is. This place is going to be packed as soon as Ark Conceal show's ends. Not to mention the parade coming through. It's going to be a real circus around here. Gotta keep my eyes peeled for guys looking to have a good time. Welcome. Come have some fun with me, handsome. So, what do you think? I tried changing my look a little. Cutest gal on the block, right? From what I've seen, tourists tend to be more receptive to this kind of look. Say there, young man. It looks to me like you aren't having the time of your life. That's a damn shame, you know? You're in Crossbell, so you gotta take this chance to party your ass off. That's just how we do things here, I'm just saying. Is that right? I just came to watch the parade. What are you all talking about? The city's going to be particularly lively today. I hope people don't get so swept up in the moment that they stumble their way into Ravashenko. 70 years since Crossbell State was founded, eh? Sounds like the celebration calls for some wine and lots of it. You bastards again, I don't know if you got balls or you're just playing stupid showing your faces here. If you don't got any business with us, get the hell out. Boss ain't got time to spare for the likes of you. Gotta love how lively it gets during the festival. Kinda blows like I got a stand guard here with all these dumbass tourists wandering in the area. So that's actually the same as they did the previous day. Maybe the day before, but I didn't really remember. Folks over at the Business Owners Association asked to have me over today. With all the years we've known each other, it's only right I show my face every now and then. I'll be doing some mingling tonight at Ark Conceal's after party to celebrate their last performance. Wait, you're going to an Ark Conceal's after party? Why so surprised, boy? After all, I'm one of their cherished investors. Is that right? Story checks out to me. This is Imelda we're talking about. I know it's fine to splurge during the festival period, but you should remember to moderate yourself. There's nothing wrong with a bit of self-control. You'll thank yourself later. Hey, look over there, Abby. That's the parade. The parade is where people march through the streets with big, colorful displays as they play music. Isn't it fun? What's a parade? So we know Miles isn't here. There we go. No time to celebrate over a small victory. I need to keep on working. We've got a huge festival going on out there, and yet I'm right here, stuck in my thesis as always. In case you're curious, the parade actually started with a single float that an influential man put out to celebrate Crossbell's anniversary. We've become accustomed to commemorating the Crossbell's anniversary with a float parade ever since. The parade even has the financial backing of influential businessmen and large corporations these days. There she is. It's more rambunctious than usual. I can still hear the bustle of the parade from the confines of the library. I think I'll take a little stroll during my lunch break. It doesn't look like it'll be much longer until the cars for the parade arrive. I'm pretty excited. Oh, it's all you from the CPD, working hard officers? Crowd's especially large today, so do try to be careful, okay? We're part of the parade's security detail. Should be starting any moment now, so keep your wits about you. It's a good thing when you were mobilized. I doubt anyone would think for a second about messing with the show with us on guard. True enough, you guys are real combat pros. I bet any sane crook would wet themselves as soon as one of you braves or someone just glared at them. Yeah, can't deny you're far more intimidating than we are. That's because you eat all those donuts, Lloyd. Hard to take someone serious when their face is covered in donut glaze. There's a large event happening today. Came all the way from the countryside to see this. The leading float has started moving. I'm gonna get the most amazing photograph of it. Wow, I'm surprised at how well our village specialty is sold. Hey, Stefan, look at this. They sell this honey at the store by our house. Oh yeah, cool. Gee, she can't show the slightest bit of enthusiasm. I think this might be the first time I've ever seen that honey being sold before. Seeing it like that, it actually looks kinda good. That Ormorican honey was amazing. I'll need to try it again sometime. I'm exhausted. I managed to survive solely off the recipe my father taught me, but doing this alone is really hard. Just got word from Ormorica village. They managed to reel in quite a few tourists. It'd be nice if this drives more traffic to the village. So yeah, they're just selling honey syrup. Hoping that'll be enough. Fran is using a communication device. Yes. Parade will begin at 12 p.m. today in front of City Hall. It'll travel a full cycle around the city, starting from the entertainment district. She looks pretty busy. We probably shouldn't bother her. Are we all ready for the parade? It'll be traversing the city today. The phone's been ringing off the hook with all the inquiries that have been coming in, and then also we'll need to implement our crowd control measures. I know the workload's going to be insane, but it's okay. We'll get through this together. Dudley's on a business trip to the Empire. Toss him off on another business trip when we're this swamped. What is the top brass even thinking? They don't think. They're cops. Hell, if they even had a thought going on, it's just one more donut for the rest of them. The Metropolitan Division has been tasked with overseeing the parade all by themselves. Gotta say, it's a tough job given how darn crowded it is right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's supposed to be how darn crowded the street is right now, or the city is. Possibly city, because it'd be missing the C and the Y, but, then again, I guess it could be site, S-I-T. Oh yeah, I forgot that there were going to be more parade floats than usual this year. 1, 2, 3, I don't think this is all of them. I could have sworn that I was told there would be 7 total. The parade is happening today. It was fairly slow, but it'll have to make its way through the crowd. I need to stay on high alert to keep things going smooth. Hey, thanks for the help yesterday. I wouldn't expect anything less from the team that managed to steal the spotlight from the first division. Well, thanks, but really, that case was... Hey, now what are you getting all embarrassed for? You guys earned that win. The bracers have been dispatched around the city today. Not much we can do about it, I suppose. Just have to do everything we can to make sure the parade goes smoothly. Hey, Grace, you coming to the parade? You know it, apparently this year's parade is going to have the largest attendance yet, so you know I gotta be here. I'm getting real fired up now. I'll snap photos from all possible angles and expose everything for what it is. Are you getting pumped, Rains? Tell me you're getting pumped. Yes, ma'am. Getting pumped, ma'am. It's almost time for the parade to start. I was told the photos I take today are going to be featured in our neighboring country's newspapers. The thought of it is making me a little nervous. Son of a... Damn it, why'd they have to call me too? Hey, do my work for me, thanks. What? You know we've got our own request to deal with, Chief. How about you get off your lazy ass and do some work for once? You kids are only running your mouths because you don't know how much of a pain in the ass it is to direct the parade. Damn it, I thought my rank would have put me way above doing chores like this. It's about time for the parade to start. I'll just be praying that we don't run into any issues this time around. Okay, that's partitioned off again. The mayor looks like he lost some weight. Is he eating properly? I can understand that he doesn't have any time to take a break right now, but I'd really like if he took a better care of himself. I've been notified that this year's parade has been blessed with the largest crowd in the history of the festival. It's my duty to greet the audience prior to the parade's commencement. I must say I'm a touch nervous, however. You're nervous, Mayor McDowell? You're keen, right? It's hard to believe you of all people would be nervous over an event like this. A fair point. The end of the parade will mark the end of the festival's main event. And with that, your work will ease up. Let us pray the day proceeds smoothly. Can't get in. Did I talk to her at the desk? It's about time for the parade to start. Praying we don't run into issues this time around. Didn't talk to them, though. Got a good feeling that this parade will come through here. Get your camera ready. I'm gonna check at the department store in the morning. The parade's about to start now, I can't miss it. So yeah, this genius just has to look over there and he'll see that the parade is literally starting right in front of him. Brilliant detective work, man. If only we had some openings at the CPD, the CPD for you. Sounds like my deliveries are going to be delayed due to the traffic restrictions in the parade. I'm going to have to cram in as many of them as I can before it starts. Are you all excited for today's parade? It's basically the Anniversary Festival's main event. Our reporters just went rushing out of the building with their cameras in hand. It's almost as if the festival makes everyone in Crossbells could use a child. I think I've still got a bit more time before the parade begins. Better get some grub while I still can. Heaven forbid I get hungry during it. Man, the parade's gonna start soon. I love these things ever since I was a kid. Hip hip hooray, I love festivals. Not only that, but whenever there's a festival, that means there's sure to be a parade. So I don't forget this time. Looks like the parade's going to be today. I imagine that's why we've been busier than usual. I absolutely need to earn a profit today. Only a third of my assets remain. How am I going to salvage this? There's a theme park over in Michelin, just on the other side of Lake Elm. It's been a real hit with families. You can thank the IBC and their generous investment for making it all possible. I'm sure it's been packed during the Anniversary Festival. We have more customers than usual today, so I can appreciate how quickly Kurina works in situations like this. My only problem with her is she vanishes into thin air the moment her break starts, even when it's still busy. She'll be gone before you can say your break is starting. We had a customer come in and try to open a bank to commemorate the festival. He was in a hurry for the parade and wanted to get it set up right away. As you might guess, he rushed through it and totally messed it up. What a headache. According to a recent report by a security department, Crossbell safety rating has dropped dramatically. What the hell are the police doing? The situation continues to get worse, we'll have to bolster our security even more. Top floor first. I don't think the Claw family will be here. Oh, they're here. Excuse me, but how'd you get past security? Oh, you're Miss McDowell's coworkers, aren't you? My apologies. However, we were in the middle of a meeting, so I'd appreciate if you kept quiet. The IBC is always managing at least 20 different projects at a time. These are just the business proposals and reports. Even with Father's support, it's no easy task to run this place. Ah, if it isn't the Triple S. Sorry to interrupt you while you're in the middle of working. No need to apologize, I've been stuck in nothing but meetings all day. The real sting to this Crossbellion's heart is that I was unable to catch even a glimpse of the parade. Now that's something to be sorry for. Ah, aha. Relax, my friend, I'm merely joking. I hope you continue striving to work to do the best of your abilities. I know I'll be doing so. We definitely will, thank you. What? Oh, it's just you guys. Don't scare me like that. Has something gone wrong? Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. We just found some peculiar data being transferred through the Orbital network. I'm still blown away by that incredible swimsuit photo Lady Maria Bell from back in her school days. Talk about hitting the jackpot. Wait, we're not just screwing around, okay? I swear, we only found it by chance. Who's capable of getting their hands on this kind of sensitive data? You're kidding. Was that one of Yono's pranks? I just seem to recall him mentioning scattering bait. This may be what he meant. I'm begging you, please don't mention a word of this to Lady Maria Bell. She'd have her heads on a platter. That does not sound like my problem. I managed to find it among a bunch of other random files. I figured this was the hacker's work, but what the heck was the point behind all of this? I'll just print out a copy of it for now, for evidence's sake. They've invited anyone to participate in today's performance. I think I might just give it a try. There's been a string of thefts targeting food stalls since yesterday, just one person after the next losing their hard-earned Mira. It's outrageous. I'll catch a sleazeball myself if I have to. People all across the continent have their sights set on visiting Crossbell. They'll come here and do everything they've ever dreamed of, then go back to their lives without skipping a beat. This really is a fascinating place. Out of all my visits to Crossbell, this has easily been the most exciting one. You haven't seen anything yet, lady. My husband stayed behind to run the store while Momo and I explored the festival. Trying to get him to come with us since we don't get to spend much time as a family. He's not exactly the biggest fan of all this commotion, though. Me and Mommy came out to see the festival today. Haven't got to spend this much time with her in a while. The ship will be departing for Michelin shortly. If you're looking to come aboard, we ask that you do so now. I heard that the parade is going to be amazing this year. Everyone's telling me you just can't miss it. You should come with me, Grandpa. Don't wanna. I don't care about no stinking parade. The police look like they're on edge. What's going on? Some kind of accident? We came to Crossbell's festival from out east. Everything's going swimmingly so far, just as I hoped it would. Which team will score the most points? Everyone's welcome to hop on stage today. Go on and show us what you got. Why don't our brave folks in the audience raise their hands? The duo from earlier was amazing, but the singer is no slouch either. Is that Shanshan? I can't tell. Can't decide who I want to give my points to. We were told we could participate too. I want to try it. Boy, am I jealous. Not only is she beautiful, but she also has a stunning voice to match. I still have some time until the parade starts. I think I'll take a look around while I can. Holy crap, that chick running the stall is hot as hell. Hey, honey, you want to have a good time with me later? Look who it is, you mutts on the job right now? Must suck being cops at a time like this. Aren't we grateful for all your hard work? If you actually feel bad for us, then can you please not make our job any harder than it needs to be? When you take a look at that, how's a squirt running a stall? Hey, you look like you're raring to go. Where are we headed today, Vald? Maybe we can get a sick view at the top of the hill. What's with the cops looking all jittery? Something up with you guys? So if we talk to them, it starts. Anton came up to me this morning and said that he wanted to try being a street poet all of a sudden. This is Anton we're talking about, though. Knowing him, I bet he'll give this up by the end of the day. For now, I guess I'll just roll with it like usual. Hey, you care to feast your ears on the poetry of a man blessed by Aidios herself? Travel shamelessly and live with kindness. The transients of the world will echo throughout your life. Well, what do you think? Amazing, right? That was supposed to be poetry? Why do all the stall owners seem so tense? Did something happen? That sleazeball struck again. All of Mythos' heart and mirror are gone just like that. How's anyone supposed to enjoy the festival when they have to constantly look over their shoulder? It's just not right. I don't want to risk talking to anyone else yet. Today is the 4th day of the festival, so it's time for the big parade to march on scene. I think I'll swoop in and finish all the shopping I've been meaning to do while everyone's distracted. I bet the department store will be deserted while the parade's happening. Yeah, hopefully there's still someone there to work the place, just saying. No, Estelle and Joshua. This is my first time handling an orbital camera, but I think I managed to capture some pretty excellent shots. I need to hurry up and finish my work. I was thinking about watching the parade with my family. Am I at the right place, though? Or wait, was it one street further down? Your family or the parade? Just wondering. The parade's happening today, isn't it? I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Here should be fine. Hey, do you remember how we would always play together when we were kids? Why are you bringing that up? It was so long ago I barely remember. I ended up stopping by a few too many of the shops while I was out getting groceries. This isn't good, not good at all. I've got to keep this secret from my family. Hey, is the parade here yet? So if you don't forget, they live in the first floor, that room to the left. That's why the room was empty. They're out here. It's about time when all those tourists start checking out the sights outside of the city. I sent Estelle and Joshua off to St. Ursula today. Anyway, you better take care of yourselves out there, honeys. So they'll be with Shizuku, I imagine. The president of the Fisherman's Guild is a man known as the Fishing Baron. I wanted to have him here in Crossbow with us for the anniversary festival. He wasn't able to find the time in his schedule. I get it though, running an entire guild takes a lot of work. I don't even know if you find him in Cold Steel. I know his son Kenneth is a pretty recurring character. I don't know the way you want to describe him because he's literally just the guy who gives you the notebooks. The big parade is today, isn't it? I was thinking about preparing some nice drinks to have while we're watching it. Her husband's already at the business owner thing, so that's why he's not there. I'm not even going to go upstairs looking for him. Hey there, welcome. You know, the parade isn't the only highlight of the anniversary festival. I feel bad for the suckers who skip out on coming to the East Street Marketplace. What's a rainbow trout worth to you? Oh, there it is. 20 fire, that sucks. 7 salmon. Still got a bit of time until the parade starts. Come on, Gran, there's no time to be worrying about veggies. We have a parade to watch. I only came to do some sightseeing, but now that I'm here, the temptation to do a bit of shopping is getting stronger and stronger. Hello there, my dear customers. Stop, drop, and roll on over to Din's Fresh. It's finally time for the big bargain sale at Din's Fresh, the marketplace's pride and joy. You hear about that thief who keeps ransacking food stalls around the city? Chairman Moores just came by to warn me about him. Of course, we're no novices when it comes to dealing with thieves and pickpockets, so we're not too concerned. I'm a little worried about the stalls who aren't regulars here. It's kind of a rough deal for them. Judging by the time, I should be able to catch the parade right as I'm done shopping. I might be able to get a better view of it over here. I think I'll change locations. Is it just me, or are there a ton of people around here? Better up my advertising game. After I do the downtown district, I'm going to stop and take a break for a bit, because my voice is getting a little weak. I heard something about a parade happening today. Pretty sure their company loaned out one of our drivers for it, too. We're the best drivers you'll find, after all. Hey there, police officers. We appreciate all the hard work that you do. You feeling hungry? I'm sure you've had your hands full today. Holy, I can't believe so many tourists came here. If we take advantage of the sheer amount of people, I'm sure we'll make a hefty profit. Wow, there really are a lot of people out here. I've got to admit I was wrong. People keep talking about some parade, I might as well check it out. By the way, the owner here is one of the most intimidating guys I've ever seen, though maybe it's just my imagination. So, what would he be having? You are here for food, aren't you? Hold on a second. There's Shanshan. Oh, I bet Risha's performing right now this very second. I hope she's absolutely killing it out there. I'm sure the audience will shower her in all kinds of applause. Now, I can't let her outshine me so easily. I've got to try just as hard with my work. So, 1 second. Yeah, I think after downtown it's just the satellite areas like Armorka and the gates that'll be left. I didn't mean to actually do that. Crap. Well, the important thing is I can just warp to downtown. Hey, why are pretty flowers falling from the sky? Don't worry, the parade makes sure to travel through all the major roads of the city. We still have plenty of time since it supposedly visits East Street last. Make sure to hold my hand tightly, but don't ever let go, okay, dear? Old Man Tance offered me some grilled fish while I was studying yesterday. I'm appreciative because it supposedly improves your memory. Secret weapon's going to bolster my memorization skills. So that's referring to the whole, what is it, Omega-9 fatty acids or something like that that are supposed to enhance memory? Or is it Omega-3? I think it might be Omega-3. Mayor McDowell's a fine man. Despite that incident at the theater, he kept working with the dye and made certain that the anniversary festival was safely held. Boy, let me tell you, he is a man among men. This is Risha's, that's right. We know where she is, so it should be empty. These three are outside. Only friend I'll ever need is booze. Achoo. Did you hear, Ruse? I heard the parade's going through East Street. Parade? What's that? Does it taste good? You Dumbo, it's not food. Mailman's nothing more than a drunkard these days, so we're going alone. What's a parade? Do you eat it? Is it delicious? By any chance, does your dad's name Go? You'll have to play Chrono Trigger Chrono Cross to understand. With old age comes weak knees, so I can no longer walk with the crowds. Don't worry about me, dearies. At least I'm able to soak in the sounds of the parade every year. Got you a little gift, bud. Just ran off to buy it a few minutes ago, so eat it while it's still hot. Is that takoyaki? Man, oh baby, takoyaki just screams Anniversary Festival. So those are the fried, battered squid balls, if you're not familiar with it. Koki's always so nice to me. Glad I'm friends with him. So yeah, you normally don't see D&O inside this place. Something about them having standards or something like that. Had to sweep the heck out of the streets today thanks to all the confetti piling up. I don't really mind though. I like watching the confetti. It reminds me of falling snowflakes. Let's see here. Today I had one repair job for an Orbital powered toy. Had a few odd jobs trickle in even during the festival. Might surprise you to hear, but I unexpectedly get busy sometimes. I've got a backlog of different tests on material strengthening I've been itching to try out too. Nothing. Whoa. We're up to 20 again? Still have a long way to go though. The fact that exits written on the ground always makes me think that this does not go to the bar. So, Wazy isn't here today? Yeah, sorry about that. Wazy's not here right now, but I'd appreciate if you stopped asking me that over and over again. We're back again today, but where's Wazy? I'm bad at serving customers. This one's all yours, Keens. Yeah, you say that, but I'm not particularly good at it either. I'll take it from here, though. Wazy and Abbas aren't here right now. We've got to hold the fort on our own. Let's see, I think I'll take a scotch. Make it a double, please. Double scotch, then, coming right up. This place looks pretty nice. Aren't you glad we came here? I've told you this before, but you need to stop wandering off on your own all the time. Just a fair warning, I've heard the delinquents here are pretty scary. I'm trying to figure out who this guy is. I can't remember. What can I get you? Avis isn't here for the day, so I'm taking the orders in his place. Today's the parade, yeah? Come to think of it, it's been, what, 10 years since that incident? Some terrorists managed to plant a bomb in one of the parade floats. Guess we can only hope nothing bad happens this year. ADS, don't jinx it. Now that's all I'm going to be thinking about. Well, with the 1st Division keeping watch, I wouldn't worry your pretty little heads over it. Some tourists came by and just asked me to sell him an orbital camera. I recommended one with a small gun inside, and the coward got scared and ran. Sucks for him. Doesn't it seem super useful to you guys? No, I'm not interested in small guns. Does this store carry a single item that won't take your life? Does the board here count? Then again, I guess you could beat someone with it. So yeah, I'm gonna step away for a sec while I try to let my voice rest a bit, and I'll pick up here in a second. I'll see you there. Okay, let's head on over to Tangram Gate. I have to conclude the patrol, after all. Planned on getting my passport checked and return to Calvert early, but what's with the crowd? Maybe taking the railway would have been a smarter decision. Little by little, Calvardian tourists started to make their way home. Tomorrow's going to be so packed. Dang, what a crowd. Look at it, we should have set up more regular bus lines between Crossbell and the Republic. It's always such a thrill to hear the thundering sound of the trains when they pass by the gate. The only bad thing is that the wind usually makes her skirt fly out. That's something she said last time. Looks good. Regularly scheduled bus to Calvert will arrive in roughly 40 minutes, so I'm afraid there's still a bit of way to go. Alright, thanks for the info. If you want to kill some time, have a grab a meal over in the mess hall. Might just do that, my stomach's been growling for a while now. Nothing unusual to report. Looks like we're in for another rush. From the looks of it, we're going to be busy tomorrow too. I better get my stamina up while I still can. There's still another whole day of the anniversary festival, but I decided to head back early. I'm not trying to fight against that crowd of people leaving. Seems that many others have the same idea as me, unfortunately. Deputy Commander Bales always waits until the other guardsmen have finished eating before taking her lunch break. Instead of fraternizing with the group, the Deputy Commander prefers to draw a distinct line between herself and her subordinates. She's a wise woman who knows how to carry herself like a right and proper leader and looks out for those in her charge. I'm a massive Ilya Platier fan. Trust me, it physically hurts me that I'm stuck here slaving away, missing all of the Ark Unsealed performances. I've been informed it's not the passenger waiting room. She still wants to clean, same as last time. No one here. CGF training is conducted at the Police Academy Security Department. Get this, I've heard the Sergeant Major Seeker graduate from the Academy with the highest marks you can get. Really gotta focus if I want to beat her. There are countless ruins throughout Crossbell that haven't been secured simply because the commander decided it was pointless. Because that, we still have no idea what the true purpose of Stargazer's Tower is, or if it's a potential threat. This should be enough to do the job. What are you doing? What are you up to, Deputy Commander? I just finished compiling our files and everything we know about Stargazer's Tower. Once the commander returns to the gate, I intend to make an appeal to organize a scouting unit. Sure you want to do that? This is the commander we're talking about. He'll probably shoot your plan down faster than you can explain. I'm well aware of the risks, Orlando. But even if that is the outcome, I'll begin to consider alternative approaches. I told you back in Mainz, didn't I? If people like us give up, then that truly will be the end of this nation. With that in mind, I at least have to try, don't I? You're absolutely right. We're going to keep giving it our all to Deputy Commander Bales. Altair looks so tiny from all the way out here. Somewhat moved thinking of how we managed to cross the Great Tangram Hill. You said that last time, too. Let's go up the the stairs, out the door. Traffic to Kelford's gotten a lot busier. Crap, I almost fell asleep there. The spot is too peaceful for its own good. Believe me, I really do appreciate the beauty of the scenery on the Republican border, but I remember that Kelford has his eyes set on Crossbell. It kind of ruins the mood. If only I could warp from up here out. No, the stairs are back here. Wait a second. Armorka has one of the quests, doesn't it? So yeah. Let's head back to Crossbell. I wish to go out to the Mains mountain path so we can go to the cathedral. Want to catch her before she wanders off too far. She'll intend to like teasing me, so I went to Sister Marble to see if she had any advice. Well, all she said to me was, it's a sign that they warm up to you more easily. What did she mean by that? How in the world does flipping up my skirt mean that they've warmed up to me? Just don't follow. Perhaps it's because I'm still new to the job. Our cathedral will be busy for the duration of the anniversary festival. Trust me, security gets hard to maintain when there's a lot of people crawling around. The Crossbell Cathedral truly is an extraordinary feat of architecture, don't you think? It's easily 2 or 3 times the size of any chapel in the parishes I've ever been in. That's a repeat. The position of Archbishop comes with a considerable amount of influence within the Septian Church. Archbishop Beralda is an especially prominent figure within the Congregation for Divine Worship. So, I believe that was one of the questions that came up, like, at the very beginning of the game when we were talking to, I can't remember the receptionist's name right now. But yeah, Congregation for Divine Worship. His stance of never ever lending his aid to injustice allows those of us under him to trust in his judgment. Dear Adios, this year has been nothing short of amazing. My stock has been selling like hotcakes thanks to you. Can't possibly express the full content of my gratitude. Adios, she who dwells above, give guidance to the lambs who have wandered off your path. Late last night, we were visited by a man supposedly from the Imperial government. I saw right through his futile attempt to inveigle me into allowing him to tap into the influential network of the Church. I've never seen that word before. Eventually, I was forced to raise my voice and drive him out. As a servant to Adios, it's my obligation to stay politically neutral at all times. The thought that someone would simply barge in like that and make such a bold proposal to the Archbishop. Crossbell's roots of darkness may run deeper than we originally thought. Apparently we missed something cool. I'm here praying for a safe trip. Well, I'd be devastated if something happened to me now, ruining my big vacation. Adios, give me a hand here, alright? We're thinking of heading to the city later. Heard there are a lot of food stalls. Sounds super fun. You should come too, sister. My, it certainly is a tempting offer. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I'll be busy with Mass, so I won't be able to join you. But I hope you two enjoy yourselves enough for all 3 of us. That stinks. Too bad. I want to give her a big tour of the city. I spend all my time with Hamill anyway, so hanging out with him is nothing special, you know? Really wanted to check out the food stalls with our teacher, Sister Marble. I guess if she's busy, there's nothing we can do, though. Wish I could have brought her some ice cream or something to show her how much I appreciate her. Even on days off from school, the children like to come to see me. The world has continued to move and change since I started working as a teacher, but the cuteness of children is a constant. Yeah, I don't think I'd accept anything from students. I do know of one case where the students tried to poison a teacher, but, gonna leave the details on that one a little vague. And no, I was not involved. But I knew he wandered around. Lives were lost with frightening regularity before the Non-Aggression Pact was signed. I remembered the dread I felt during all those funerals. It's a feeling I hope I never have to experience ever again. Last night I took a stroll through the crowded street. The illuminated townscape was just fabulous. I only wish my dear husband could have been there with me. It's this one. No, it's over there. Bus stop. I don't think there's anything ever at Rosenberg anymore. Once Estelle and Joshua find the place, that's it. Yeah, just want to make sure there wasn't someone staying at the entrance. A super handsome tourist stopped by town for a little while yesterday. He soaked in the sights and immediately went right back to Crossbow City. Can you believe that? This is so frustrating. Why does it feel like life's always mocking me? It's because of your name. Our waitress Luca is about as prickly as a thorn bush, and with a tongue just as sharp as its spines. Maybe I'll bring her some drinks next shift. Seeing her drunk is truly something to behold. With how much of a lightweight she is, it's not hard to get her there. Not really sure about the morality of this plan. I don't know if she's a nice drunk. I mean, I couldn't read that. Sort of busy, but were you looking for something to drink? Just don't let me responsible for it if you're in the middle of working right now. Yeah, that's a repeat. Him with his alleged iced tea. My lady is only the serious one in the middle of a business deal. I hope this all goes well. Time visiting the mayor's house in order to negotiate a septium transaction. Until those crystals are in my grasp, I will never give up. I never really mentioned it, but this place really reminds me of the village of the dwarves from Radiata Stories. I had the chance to check out the anniversary festival, and man, was Crossbow City crowded this year. I've heard people say it's all because of Arkansas's new show, and based on the sheer number of people over there, I believe it. Haven't been around many mining towns before, but must say the scenery is pretty spectacular. And there's all sorts of odd doodads to take a look at too. Overall, I'm glad I visited. I think that's a repeat. Tonight, Felicia intends to come negotiate a deal for a bit of our septium. She has spunk, I'll admit. Depending on how our talk goes, I might actually agree to her terms. Just so you know, my husband is rooting for the special support section. I think he has a soft spot for hardworking youngsters like yourselves. I want to be a miner someday, so I tried asking Logie if he could teach me some tricks of the trade. He didn't seem to want to, though. I wonder if he doesn't like his job very much. My granddaughter Amy has been trying to chat up every man that walks into Mainz. That girl's never going to quit, is she? Send her to the church. Enlist her in a convent. The chief sometimes asked me about my job today. I know he's just interested in what we do, but all I do is end up complaining to him. Really screwed up big time. You know, having a family really is the best thing in the world. I'm able to work my hardest in the mine because my wife is always lending me her support. I'm relieved that Max has taken time to rest and recover from his injury. I was dreadfully worried when it happened. Let's see, maybe I'll brew some tea for the two of us so we can relax. Huh? Is this a mining helmet? Had to take a phone call there. You see, monsters love them some septium. That's why they drop so much sepith when you take them out. It's no wonder monsters gather like bees to honey around here. This town's all about septium. Did you know that sepith is just little fragments of septium? I'm real smart, aren't I? Well, with that kind of thinking... Hold on a second. I don't think I'm going to shell out for it just yet, but as I was going to make the joke, with that line of thinking, she could probably make police sergeant. I don't think anyone's in the mines still. Bakare, the owner of the general store, used to be my mentor in the mines back in the day. I owe every mining skill in my arsenal thanks to his teaching. Tal may have entrusted me with a mine, but I'll never match up to him. I noticed that Alex seems to be down in the dumps since yesterday. Did something happen to him? And he's still doing the echo thing. More so out of curiosity, I just want to see if the stuff here respawns or not. Maybe not. Maybe those are missile monsters. Stupid death cargo. Okay, now we need to go to St. Ursula. Or wait, the other gate first. This is Belgard? Yeah. Randy, how's Festival been treating you? Work's keeping me busy, same as you. Hey, at least you guys get to walk around Crossbell on the job. Standing here all day can get pretty painful on the legs, you know? We're receiving a shipment of packages from Crossbell City today. We're pretty busy, so I'm gonna have to have the delivery driver unload everything right when he arrives. Jealous of how convenient things are? Yeah, that's a repeat. There's so many people coming and going. The Anniversary Festival, why would I care about that? I just came to sell. Once I finish doing my business, I intend to hurry on home. Here's your passport, everything checks out. Please wait a little longer while we open the gate for you. Okay, I'll go call my wife then. What are you gonna call her? Fat? Ugly? Old? Just wondering. Whenever I go on sightseeing trips, I always have to check out the local cuisine. Wonder what sort of food awaits me in Crossbell. Stella gave me some extra food again today. The fact that she did the same for every other guardsman doesn't matter. Her kindness touched me all the same. My dear Stella, you are the most kind, wonderful, and amazing woman I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. I've been waiting for my husband to wrap up the departure inspection. I had wanted to stay for the Anniversary Festival a little while longer, but he wasn't able to take any more vacation days. Class has been acting really strange ever since yesterday. Every time I see him, he's all smiles. Says he's so full of pep, maybe I'll put some stuffed peppers in his lunch. Not too many, though, or he'll be the stuffed one. Keep this a secret. Still had me try the rations that recently came in, and boy did they taste awful. Sure, they may be packed with nutrients, but I'd never eat them again. I have a newfound respect for the soldiers that have to eat that stuff on all of their field drills. Where the heck am I? Whatever, while I'm here I may as well explore. I think that's a repeat too. As the acting leader of Belgard Gate, I've had to sort through passport applications for everyone entering and exiting Crossbell State. Now that I think about it, you hardly ever did any office work, right, Randy? Yep, me and paperwork didn't mix too well. I usually push all that fun stuff onto Carter or Connors, whoever's closer, then voila, perfectly free day. Of course, I made sure to reimburse them by introducing them to the finest girls I knew over in the entertainment district. Those two are in for an interrogation next time I see them. One wrong step and I fall. Yes, that's a repeat. Last time there was one of the guards up here over there smoking, I think, or something. It's so awkward, just the two of us staying guard up here together. Dahlia is definitely a lot more polite than the others, so gossip isn't really an option. Much rather do this alone. I think I'm gonna take another break. I have trouble keeping a conversation going with Brood. It wouldn't feel so awkward chatting with another woman, but I'm just so shy around guys. I do wish I could break the ice a little, though, seeing we're both posted here. Okay, now we can go to St. Ursula. We're almost done with the patrol, guys. Problem is, the area we're going is really densely packed. I've been saving up all my money for this very day. Now I'm about to party it up with my girl in Crossbell till we drop. Well, given our age, I doubt we'd have nearly enough mirror to party till we drop. But his enthusiasm is starting to rub off on me. So I realize I didn't go to Station Street. Did I? Once you become a tried and true train buff, the thrill of seeing a train morphs into something more akin to love. Try to give every train that stops at the station a girl's name. It helps me admire their beauty even more. The world truly is filled with all sorts of strange people. Sure is, Tio, it sure is. Sweet Adios, we missed the parade. Please forgive your failure of a father, dear. Calm down, Dad, your watch is just fast. So, they both have that? I have to make yet another delivery to Belgard Gate tomorrow. I always need to deliver him stuff by the truckloads. What a drag. Welcome to St. Ursula Hospital. You're not hurt or sick, are you? Remember not to go overboard things during the anniversary festival. The most important thing to remember when traveling is to enjoy the cultural uniqueness of the country you're visiting. For example, famous hospitals like this are perfect sightseeing spots with all their research labs and people. One of our fellow comrades and Rods, Joachim, is a doctor at the hospital. I think I'll invite him to go fishing with me later if I have the chance. Around 2 years ago, our president, Mr. Fisher, established our branch here in Crossbell, and during those 2 years, we've been slowly and surely expanding our events and outreach. I'm pleased with how we've been growing, to tell you the truth. I have to water the flowers every day so they don't begin to wilt. Michael's condition has been good today, so he's allowed to come outside. He has to stay on the premises, though, but since he's usually cooped up in a bed, I think a change of scenery will do him good. Someone from the IBC came and gave me a stuffed bear yesterday. I love it. Mr. Quasher is nice, isn't he? Not touching that one. Most important thing to remember when traveling is to enjoy the cultural uniqueness of the country you're visiting. With so many things to see in Crossbell, it can get a bit overwhelming at times. I thought the hospital food was going to be light on it. That's a repeat. Just remember, the professors won't be available tomorrow because of the faculty meeting. Better go ask questions while I still can. All the ingredients used for our meals are bought from Mr. Hayworth, a local trader. He's a lifesaver. Fresh and healthy ingredients like these are hard to get at a fair price. This building is where all the doctors and nurses live. Living together with all your coworkers sounds like a blast, don't you think? No, it doesn't. Unless you mean blast in the literal way. Finally a break. It's not like I have any plans, though. Maybe I should pick up fishing like Dr. Gunter, and they have his name spelled, or maybe it was one of the other ones. I think that's the correct spelling. I think one of the other places had it. No, I was thinking of Geithner, never mind. It's so quiet. I think everyone's out doing their thing right now. Has my time finally come? Have I finally found my perfect chance to clean every nook and cranny of this place? Well, luckily he isn't there. He was the one who basically asked us why we were there. The jerk. If it's so big they managed to fit a whole other building on top, that's a repeat. So here's Joshua and Estelle, I'm betting. Wow, I knew they made Braille books, but Braille picture books? They're pretty impressive, aren't they? These three-dimensional pictures literally leap off the page. They really do, though it doesn't seem there are very many of them. When I'm older, I'd like to create Braille picture books myself. I can't help but wonder if someone like me could even manage that in the first place. Oh, Shizuku. Isn't there still a possibility that you'll be able to regain your eyesight, though? That's what the doctors say, but I think it's important to consider what I will do if it doesn't happen, too. Sorry, I must sound annoying talking about silly things like that. Hey now, no being shy around us. Estelle grabbed Shizuku's hands and held them close. Estelle? I've got a great idea. Let's make picture books that every kid can enjoy together. Don't you worry about a thing, Shizuku. We're here for you. You can tell just how much time and heart the author put into making this book. If this really is something you're passionate about, then as long as you hold on tight to that feeling, I'm sure you'll succeed. Estelle? Joshua? Thank you so much. Oh, Shizuku, please don't cry. It's okay. Sorry, maybe I got a bit too cheesy there, didn't I? They probably wouldn't mind if we stepped in, but I think we ought to leave them be. I agree. Sounds like they're having a moment. Hey, there's always next time. Indeed there is. No one. She's still looking in the closet. She still compares it to her house. Michelin's going to be the premier spot tomorrow thanks to that event I'll be forced to miss. Given my circumstances here at the hospital, I didn't receive an invitation this year, but next year I'm sure. Michelin, isn't that the wellness resort you can ferry over to from the harbor? So this is the kind of person you can find cruising over to Michelin, is it? The place does have a ton of five-star restaurants and high-class boutiques, so I'm sure that'd be right up his alley. Yeah, Michael's outside. Just wanted to double-check that someone didn't go in there like one of the nurses was cleaning or something. Doing a little observation here at St. Ursula to get a feel for how the doctors operate for future reference. It's easy to understand how they became so renowned in their respective fields, seeing how exact and efficient they are. My oh my, that doctor was such a cutie. I have no doubt he's a hit with the ladies. Surely a man that's as perfect a package as you must have a wife, Dr. Gunter, or at least a girlfriend. I'm afraid I'm living the single life, but I actually quite enjoy it that way. You won't find me mingling with the ladies at all. Now, putting my love life aside, this particular medical exam... There's no one special? Thank Adius. I mean, what a shame. Well, if that's the case, I think I'll volunteer. Tonight, you and me. Oh dear, not again. I'm starving. Since the nurses' breaks are divvied up through a shift system, I often end up having to eat later than I'd like. Trust me, it's always embarrassing when you're taking temperature and your stomach growls. Well, do their stomachs growl back? Just wondering. Phileas does a lot to learn. Everyone gets hungry, even nurses. You don't have to starve yourself until your lunch break if you're really in that dire need to eat. Take me, for example. When I'm on the move or have a moment's rest, I'm scarfing down a sandwich. Grit, that's what she needs. A grit sandwich? Hey, Mayfa. So what kind of disease does Michael actually have? Well, it's a rather complicated one from what I know. He'll need an operation to make a full recovery. But even if that's the case, he's just as scared to go through the surgery as almost everyone, so we've reached an impasse until he agrees to do it. Is that right? If he could just muster up the courage to get the operation done, he'd be better in no time. There has to be something that can give him the little push he needs. You know, you say some pretty wise stuff once in a blue moon. Even though they're only children, Shizuku and Michael are doing the best with the hand they were dealt. Michael, you went out to walk outside with Ada. I think they're by the waterfront. Can't say I enjoy wasting my time examining perfectly healthy people. I'm in the middle of making my rounds now. Remember, if you become a nuisance or a patient, I won't hesitate to call security. Yesterday, out of the kindness of my heart, I gave that young'un across from me one of my sexy magazines. Considering how flustered he got when the nurse took his temperature, it definitely looks like it cheered him up. One of the nurses spotted the mag I got from the old man while she was taking my temp. Might as well let me die there. I swear my face went as red as a Martian. Apparently getting a checkup from the doctors here has become something of a tourist fad. I can understand the appeal of experiencing and stay there at medical treatment, but it feels very wrong to see patients who are actually sick having to wait longer as a result. Are you here for a physical? If so, please fill out this paperwork. Since this is your first medical examination with us, it might take some time to prepare. Are you alright with waiting? I don't mind. Should I sit over there? And he just repeats that. No one there. For some reason, Dr. Gailey and Dr. Lago aren't exactly on the best of terms. Maybe it's because they're too much alike. Similar things repel, after all. Well, would you look who it is, Dr. Gailey? Pray tell, when are you planning to shave that scraggly mustache of yours? It's hardly befitting of a respectable doctor. Ah, Dr. Lago, it simply hasn't been long enough. It's a wonder that you haven't fixed that bald head of yours. Looks like someone took a torch to... Looks like someone took a torch to an Armorica pasture. How about you remove that terrible mustache with those surgeries you love so much? Oh yeah? Well, can your precious internal medicine fix that bald spot of yours? What? Say that again, I dare you. Looking for a fight, Lago? Looks like business marches on as usual at St. Ursula, even with the anniversary festival in full swing. Well, no complaints out of me can really change that, so I guess I'll just read a book or something. Of course, my follow-up appointment had to be the day of the parade. Well, at least it's not tomorrow. Let's just get this over with. My husband's a child at heart. All those hospital visits could never keep him down. If the doc's schedule is right, today marks the end of my trips to the hospital. After this last checkup, I think I'll celebrate by taking a nice stroll around the festival with the missus. Should be the perfect treat. This is the clinical record Dr. Bildine asked for. Would you mind giving it to him later for me? Sure thing. Thank you, Lan. Cecile's probably the most hardworking person I've ever met. She has so much on her own plate, but she still makes time to help everyone else. I'd love if she wrote off on Dr. Gunter, that slagger. Hi, Lloyd. I'd love to sit down and chat, but I'm kind of pressed for time today. Next time, I promise. She must be swamped with work. So yeah, I believe that is everyone, other than the quest-relevant people. For this house must equipment economically assess a person's health. I believe that's a repeat. So when we pick up next time, we'll be splattering the extermination monster and then heading over to the harbor district for the thief thing. And then I don't even remember what the other quest was. It's just those two. Yep. So I'll see you guys next time. The Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.